We'll be starting with surrender and rehabilitation policy in this video. Now, surrender policy of 2009. This policy was announced in 2009. The major challenge before the law and order in Jharkhand is the problem of Naxalism and extremism. Ranchi, Gumla, Khoti, Simdega, Lohardaga, Palamu, Latehar, Gadwa, Chatra, Hazaribagh, Giridih, Koderma, Bokaro, Dhanbad, Ramgarh, East Singhbhum, West Singhbhum, and Saraikela Kharswan are included in the list of seriously affected districts. However, remaining districts are also showing incidences of Naxalism. This problem has been taken up as a challenge since when Jharkhand came into existence, and successes have been made which resulted in tumbling of the morale of the Naxal activities. It can be said on the basis of information received through various sources that many individuals had joined the Naxal activity under misguidance, but now are realizing that their mistakes and are eager to return to the mainstream of society. A surrender policy was introduced in the year 2001 with the aim of bringing such elements and their families back to the mainstream, but the result of the said policy was not found encouraging. In order to make this scheme encouraging and attractive, the state government, after due consideration, has formulated the following new surrender and rehabilitation policy, replacing the earlier one. Now, the objective of this policy is to encourage the surrender and repatriation of Naxals and to provide them alternate means of employment or financial assistance, and also to connect them with mainstream of the society. Now, definition: Naxalism or left-wing extremism refers to the members of organizations that have been declared unlawful by state government under Section 16 of the Indian Offences Amendment Act of 1908. Now, eligibility for availing the benefits of the above policy: the scheme will be applicable only to those Naxals who have been identified by special branch as cadre members or above rank holders of Naxal organization. Now, special incentive will be given to the surrender Naxals only if they disclose all information regarding the organization, provide all facts related to criminal activities. The amount of incentive will be subject to the package approved by government. Surrender should be completely voluntary and without any pressure motivation of Naxals. The verification as done by the special branch of all aspects related to the surrender will be standard, but in certain circumstances, the government can get facts verified from other sources as well. Surrender by Naxals can be done before Minister, MP, MLA, Divisional Commissioner, Regional Inspector General of Police, Deputy Inspector General of Police, District Magistrate, Superintendent of Police, or officials nominated by the state government. These officers will hand over the surrendered Naxals to the nearest police station or rehabilitation center for necessary legal action, where their rehabilitation plan will be formulated and implemented. Now, there is a provision for screening committee. The decision to accept the surrender of each Naxal will be taken by a screening committee. District SP will be the chairman of this committee, and the district magistrate and director general of DGP of the police and officials nominated by special branch shall be members of this committee. Rehabilitation committee. Now, district rehabilitation committee will be constituted in each district under the chairmanship of district magistrate, and members shall include district superintendent of police, deputy development commissioner, General Manager of District Industry Center, District Leading Bank Officer, and Commandant of Home Guard. The rehabilitation package will be prepared by the District Rehabilitation Committee in respect of each surrendered Naxal, keeping the following facts in mind: socio-economic background of the Naxals, age, education and technical qualifications, priority with respect to the options available for rehabilitation, and feasibility of the proposed rehabilitation package. Now, assistance may be obtained from NGO or consultancy by rehabilitation committee regarding the formulation of rehabilitation package. The specified rehabilitation package of the surrendered extremist formulated by the district rehabilitation committee will be sent to the state government with recommendation through the DGP. Now, the rehabilitation package. The following facilities will be included in the rehabilitation package. A rehabilitation grant of 2.5 lakh rupees shall be made available. Out of this grant, 50,000 rupees will be paid immediately after the surrender, and the remaining 2 lakh rupees will be given in 2 equal installments. The first installment will be payable 1 year after the surrender and the second installment after 2 years. The installment shall be paid only after investigation of activities of the surrendered Naxals done by special branch. In lieu of the surrender of functional and regular firearms, ammunition and an additional payment will be made as following. Now for rocket launchers, LNG, we have 1 lakh rupees to be paid. AK-47, 56 and 74 rifles and sniper rifles will be paid 75,000 rupees. 303 rifles, pistols and revolvers will be paid 15,000 rupees. Remote control devices will be paid 6,000 rupees. Hand grenades and grenades will be paid 2,000 rupees. Wireless sets based on range will be paid from 2,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees. IEDs will be paid 6,000 apiece, and explosive materials per kg will be provided with 2,000 rupees per kg. Now, vocational training up to 1 year will be arranged by Rehabilitation Committee on stipend of rupees 3,000 per month. In special circumstances, the period of vocational training can be extended for more than 1 year. Maximum 4 decimals of land will be allotted for house construction. The surrendered Naxals will be given a maximum amount of 50,000 rupees for construction of the house. Arrangements will be made for free medical treatment to extremists and his family in government medical institutions under the state. The Naxal himself and his sons and daughters will be provided free education up to matriculation in government schools. Under the Mukhyamantri Kalyan Yojana, Kanyadan Yojana, grant money will be given for marriage program of women Naxals and daughters of Naxals. If earlier any government reward had been declared on Naxals who had surrendered, then after surrender, the declared reward amount will be given to him only. On the surrender of various office bearers of organization, the amount of the reward announced will be paid as per Appendix A. Now, if the surrenderer after surrender is killed by Naxals, his family will be paid benefit in light of Government Resolution number 423 dated 16th of February 2006, 369 dated 24th of January 2008, that is 1 lakh rupees, and a government job will be given to one of his eligible dependents even if deceased had criminal history before surrender. Assistance will be given in obtaining loan of rupees 2 lakh rupees for self-employment from national or cooperative banks against interest payable on the amount received from the loan. The government will reimburse up to 50%, that is maximum amount of 50,000, or the surrendered Naxal meeting. The physical standards may be considered for appointment as police, home guard, special police officers. The DGP, the Director General and Inspector General of Police will have the power to relax the prescribed physical standards under special circumstances. A life insurance of 5 lakh rupees will be given to the surrendered Naxals by the state government, and necessary premium will be paid for it. Group life insurance of 1 lakh for the family members of the surrendered Naxals will also be provided. In case of property of the surrendered Naxal is damaged by Naxals, the damage will be assessed by Rehabilitation Committee and compensation will be given. A rehabilitation package will be finally approved by the Home Department of Jharkhand. All benefits payable under the rehabilitation package will be automatically forfeited by the government or bank if the loan is not repaid if the surrendered Naxal again indulges in Naxal activities over a period of time. The final decision on the point or whether the surrendered Naxal is directly or indirectly involved in extremist activity will be at the state level. Now, court cases. Heinous criminal cases pending against the surrendered Naxals shall be executed as per law. For other offences, the surrenderer will have the option of plea bargaining. The surrendered Naxal will be provided free lawyer by government to fight his case. In the event of fulfillment of necessary condition, the government can take appropriate action according to the prevailing law in event of making an approver being a woman or a minor. A fast-track court will be set up for speedy execution of pending cases against the surrendered Naxals. In case of pending land dispute being risen behind the extradited Naxals' involvement in Naxal activity, the related land dispute case will be settled on priority basis from the available courts. If both husband and wife surrender, they will be treated as one unit under the rehabilitation package except for the surrendered arms, ammunition, explosive materials, etc. and government bounties declared on this head of the Naxals concerned. The state government will review the implementation of the scheme every year and make necessary amendments. The state government will have the power to amend the above provision in special circumstances as per the requirement. Now, Appendix 1, in which the awards are mentioned. Now, Politburo members or member of the Central Committee will be paid 12 lakh. Alternate Central Committee will be paid 10 lakh. Members of Regional will be paid 10 lakh. Alternate Special Area Committee members will be paid 8 lakh. Members of Regional Committee will be paid 7 lakh. Zonal committee members will be paid 6 lakh. Sub-zonal committee members will be paid 5 lakh. Area commander will be paid 3 lakh. LGS commander will be paid 1 lakh. And LGS members will be paid 30,000. Now, new surrender and rehabilitation policy for Naxals of 2015. In order to make the surrender and rehabilitation policy of left-wing extremism more attractive by the state government, the extradition and rehabilitation policy of 2009 has been amended in 2015, which are as follows. Naxalites will be classified into Category A and Category B. Naxalites of levels of zonal commander and above will be kept in Category A. So zonal commander and above is kept in Category A, and they will be paid a total of 5 lakh rupees as rehabilitation grant. Out of this amount, 1 lakh will be paid immediately after the surrender, and remaining 4 lakh will be paid in 2 equal installments. The first installment after first year and the second installment after 2 years by special branch after investigating the activities of the surrendered extremists. Similarly, Naxalites below the level of zonal commander will be kept in Category B, and a total of 2.5 lakh rupees will be paid as rehabilitation grant to them. Out of this, an amount of 50,000 will be paid immediately after the surrender, and the remaining amount of 2 lakh rupees will be paid in 2 equal installments. The first installment after 1 year and the second installment after 2 years. The special branch after investigating the activities of the surrendered extremists. Now, Naxalites will be provided vocational training for 1 year by the Rehabilitation Council on a stipend of rupees 5,000 per month, the period of which can be extended up to 1 year under special circumstances. Maximum 25,000 rupees will be paid annually to the surrendered Naxalites or their children for pursuing graduation level education. This payment will be made in form of advance to the respective educational institutions every quarter. Now, on basis of good conduct of the surrendered Naxalite, a proposal will be made available to the Ministry of Home by Police Headquarters, Ranchi, for reimbursement of expenses incurred by them on the lawyers for defending the case against them. Under this policy, the reward amount announced in 2009 policy for extradition and rehabilitation of leftist militants have been amended, which is as follows. Now, Secretary, Central Committee, Politburo members will be given 25 lakh rupees. Regional committee members will be given 15 lakh rupees. Zonal committee members will be given 10 lakh. Sub-zonal committee members will be given 5 lakh. Area commander will be given 2 lakh. And LSG members or KKC members will be given 1 lakh. Now, by partially amending the above policy in September 2015, the award amount given for Central Committee Sector, Politburo member, Central Committee member has been increased to from 25 lakh to 1 crore. So this has been made to 1 CR. Now, new surrender and rehabilitation policy for Naxals of 2018. In order to make the surrender and rehabilitation policy of left-wing extremism more attractive, the state government has amended the surrender and rehabilitation policy of 2015, which is as follows. Now, the rehabilitation package. Below mentioned facilities will be included in the rehabilitation package. Categorization of Naxalites in Category A and Category B. Naxalites of the level zonal commander and above are in Category A, and to them rehabilitation grant will be provided in rupees 6 lakhs, out of which 2 lakh will be paid immediately after the surrender, and the remaining amount of 4 lakh will be paid in 2 equal installments. The first installment of which will be payable after 1 year, and the second installment after 2 years of surrender. Naxalites below the level of zonal commanders are in Category B, and to them rehabilitation grant of rupees 3 lakh rupees would be given, out of which 1 lakh will be paid immediately after the surrender, and the remaining amount of 2 lakh will be made in 2 equal installments, the first installment of which will be payable after 1 year, and the second installment after 2 years after the special branch investigates the activities of the surrendered militant. In lieu of the surrender of the working and regular firearms and ammunition, an additional payment will be made as per the following. Rocket launcher LMGs will be given 1 lakh rupees, AK-47 same for 75,000, 303 rifle, pistol and revolvers will be given 15,000, remote control devices will be given 6,000, hand grenades and grenades will be given 2,000, wireless sets will be given 2,000 to 10,000 based on range, IDs will be given 6,000, and explosive materials will be given 2,000 rupees per kilogram. Now, according to the qualification and interest of the surrendered militant, Rehabilitation Committee will make arrangements for vocational training in forms of various faculties available in the skill development centers run by Skill Development Department of Jharkhand in the various districts. The Rehabilitation Committee will make arrangements for vocational training for up to 1 year at a stipend of rupees 6,000 rupees per month. In special circumstances, the period of vocational training can be extended for 1 additional year. Maximum 4 decimal land will be allotted for house construction. If the surrendered militant fulfills the necessary qualification for the benefit of Prime Minister Awas Yojana, that is rural or urban, then he will be given the benefit of the scheme on priority. If he does not fulfill these conditions to avail the benefit of the scheme, then he will be given the amount mentioned in Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, rural or urban, for construction of the house. This amount will be given to the surrendered militant as per the status, that is rural or urban, of the land allotted by the Rehabilitation Committee for house construction. Provisions of free medical treatment to the militant and his family in government and medical institutions will be made. Only a maximum of 40,000 will be paid annually as tuition fee along with hostel fee and other fees for education of surrendered Naxalites and their children up to the graduation level. The payment will be made as advanced to the concerned educational institutions every quarter. Now, under Chief Minister Kanyadan scheme, grant money will be given for marriage programs of women militants and daughters of militants. If any government reward has already been declared on the surrendered Naxalite, then the declared reward amount will be given to him only after surrender. The amount of reward declared on the surrender of various officials of the Naxal organization will be paid as per Appendix 1. We have seen the Appendix 1. Now, after surrender, if the surrenderee is killed by militants, then his family will be given estimated grant by the government, and the benefit of a job to the deserving dependent would also be given if the deceased had a criminal history before the surrender, even if the deceased had a criminal history before surrender. Now, assistance in getting loans up to 4 lakh rupees for self-employment from national cooperative banks will be provided. The government will reimburse a maximum of 1 lakh rupees to the extent of 50% against the interest payable on the amount received from the loan. Or surrendered militants who meet the physical standards can be considered for appointment as police, home guards, special police officers. The Director General and Inspector General of Police will have the power to relax the prescribed physical standards in special circumstances. The state government will provide life insurance of rupees 5 lakh to the surrendered militants. Now, group life insurance of 1 lakh rupees will also be paid for majority of the family members of the surrendered militants. In case the property of the surrendered militants is damaged by the militants, compensation will be given after evaluating the damage by Rehabilitation Committee. The rehabilitation package will be finally approved by the Home Department of Jharkhand. If the surrendered person again indulges in militant activity over a period of time, all the benefits given under the rehabilitation package will be automatically taken over by the state government or the bank if the loan has not been repaid. The final decision and execution of this issue, whether the surrenderee is indirectly involved in extremist activity or not, will be taken by District Rehabilitation Committee on the basis of information opinion received from Special Branch. Now, for court matters, heinous criminal cases against the surrendered militants will be executed as per law. For other crimes, the surrenderee will have the option of plea bargaining. As per rules, actions will be taken to transfer the surrendered militants to an open jail cum rehabilitation center as per his request. If the required conditions are fulfilled under the judicial provision, the government can take action as per the prevailing law in case of witness is made an approver or is a woman or a mirror. In case land is not made available for house construction, the surrendered Naxalite or his family will be paid a rental amount of 1,500 rupees per month. This benefit will be payable till government provided land for house construction or does not provide free housing for a maximum of 10 years, whichever is earlier. A special court, fast track court, will be constituted for expeditious disposal of pending cases against the surrendered Naxalite in case of involvement in extremist activity was due to underlying land dispute. The related land dispute case will be settled in available court on priority basis. If the surrenderee are husbands and wives, they will be treated as one unit. Rehabilitation package except for surrender active weapons, ammunition, explosive material, etc. These will be considered separately. Now, the state government will review the implementation of the scheme every year and make amendments as necessary. The state government has the power to amend the above provisions in special circumstances as per requirement. Estimated payment under rehabilitation package. Now, for central level, secretary at the central level, we have 1 crore package. Special area committee, we have 25. Regional committee members, we have 15 lakh rupees. Zonal committee members, we have 10 lakh rupees. Sub-zonal committee members, we have 5 lakh. Area commander, 2 lakh. And LSG members, 1 lakh. So this is the latest Appendix 1. And the compensations and awards are given as per this. Now, resolutions related to ex gratia amount for dependents killed in Naxalite violence in the year 2006. The following provisions have been made by the state government in relation to providing ex gratia amount for purpose of providing financial security to dependents of citizens killed in extremist and terrorist violence. 1 lakh rupees will be given as ex gratia to dependents of citizens killed in such violence. An ex gratia amount of 50,000 will be given to the person permanently disabled in such violence. The person seriously injured in such violence will be provided grant and free medical treatment in government and government-run scheduled hospitals. Now, ex gratia grants for policemen and government security servants killed in Naxal activities while performing duty. So this is for the police side or the serviceman side. Now, an ex gratia of 10 lakh rupees is to be provided by the government to the dependents of the policemen or the government servants killed in Naxal violence while on duty. An ex gratia of 7,50,000 is provided by the central government out to the wards of a central paramilitary force personnel killed during the Naxal violence. An ex gratia of 2.5 lakh rupees is to be provided by the government of Jharkhand to such personals deputed to the state so that they can get the 10 lakh rupees as uniform ex gratia amount, just like dependents of state employees killed in the Naxal violence get. Now, grants by state government for soldiers of the state awarded with gallantry awards. Such soldiers of Jharkhand state who have been honored with gallantry awards are paid a lump sum cash award amount by the state government. The details of the grant will be given to be given in respect of various honors are as follows. Now, for Paramveer Chakra we have 30 lakh rupees. Ashok Chakra we have 20 lakh rupees. Mahavir Chakra we have 20 lakh rupees. Best War Service Medal we have 12 lakh rupees. Kirti Chakra we have 10 lakh rupees. Veer Chakra we have 10 lakh rupees. Param Vishisht Seva Medal we have 8 lakh rupees. Shaurya Chakra we have 7.5 lakh rupees. Uttam Yuddh Seva Medal we have 7 lakh rupees. Yuddh Seva Medal we have 5 lakh rupees. Ati Vishisht Seva Medal we have 4 lakh rupees. Army Navy Air Force Medal we have 3 lakh rupees. Vishisht Seva Medal we have 2 lakh rupees. And men's in dispatch we have 1 lakh rupees. That'll be all for the rehabilitation scheme for Naxalites. Thank you.